Good evening, travelers and adventurers, and welcome to tonight's session of Roll for Your Lives. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Heyo.
We're just waiting for Mina to arrive, and I know there is many jokes to be had tonight, for many reasons. Oh, Greta, thank you for the 15 months!
We
Wow,
love you.
15 months
Oh,
already,
yeah.
that's crazy.
How time flies.
Thank you.
Yay.
I know we've got some quips to get out of our system before session begins, but before we do that, I have an announcement I would like to make to all the lovelies. And to all of the cast. Because this is quite important. This is an important session, and this will officially mark the beginning of the end of this campaign. Going forward, there's not too terribly much left, and soon it's going to be wrapped up, and then, you know, whatever final things happen here that you guys choose to do and take on. And I want to just say it's been an amazing journey. It's been over a year. I'm very happy we've been able to start this, and I want to thank all the lovelies out there for joining us and sticking with us. It's been an amazing experience, and I really hope that you'll join us for more adventures as we keep going. Just go ahead and get it out of your systems, the jokes that you have for episode 69 tonight. Let's hear it.
Yeah.
No,
Hey,
the moment is
yo.
past. Everyone's
Where's
gonna be very
my-
serious from now on.
Rick, I don't think that's gonna
The
happen.
Villana react.
Yeah, Valana's not here anymore.
So I'll just react. Elvira Rage. Wow, it feels so weird to be back to only 1,000 gold pieces instead of like 10,000.
I'm actually kind of disappointed in you guys that you have no quips for episode 69.
It has to
Nice.
come organically.
I mean, we already did.
Whoa!
We
You were
did
inspiration.
Creek
Thank
Within
you,
the Ice.
Fables.
In
Holy
a great
shit.
way for it to come
Viewer
organically.
inspiration from King of Fables. Thank you so much.
So that's 5
Oh,
viewer inspirations that we have. Total.
Dude,
No, that's
we-
Oh,
4.
we've used a bunch.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're being
Well, I
kept in
wrote
tab.
I wrote ×4 because I added one.
Are you looking at the wrong channel? I think you're looking at Curse of Strahd.
Oh, well, I put mine in Curse of Strahd because that's what I wanted to use it for.
And you guys now have 4 for Decay as well.
Oh, wow. Oh my god. We're rich.
We're gonna need that
We're
for
rich.
final battle.
We need to play some Deep Rock Galactic.
We really do. My god, I miss it so.
Thank you so much, King.
It's a really good one.
You guys
The
love that
urge
game.
to be a dwarf.
King
and
is a king
dig.
for that.
Oh, thank you,
Who,
Gruda, for the links.
Who got inspo?
I'll tell you who got inspo. So last time you guys, the players, voted for who you thought should get a point of player inspiration. And you guys all decided it was going to Humi.
Oh,
Yeah!
I did vote for him. I did.
Yes,
That's
I'm
right.
rich!
And then you guys out there in the audience voted in our Discord server for who you thought should get a point of community inspiration. And it was given to Aurora.
Hua? Wow, thanks, guys. Oh, is it because I killed the dragon?
Maybe.
Probably.
And before I forget, I'm just going to say now for the lovelies, and apologies ahead of time, but we do not have Curse of Strahd this week. We are prepping for something big this weekend, and kind of need to focus all activities into that, but you will soon see what that is about.
The way prep is going, it's going to be a photo finish as it is. But we will carry on right when we get back. My apologies.
Yeah, we'll get back to normal when we get back, but to make up for it at least a tiny bit, on Wednesday I'll be streaming Baldur's Gate, so we'll at least have one extra stream this week. But, no Curse of Strahd. Sad. Now let's continue. Should we get into the recap?
There's so many crying homies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know!
I'm sorry. I had to. It had to be done.
We
The
still
dragon
have the
was
egg.
not nice.
We still have the egg, though. We might be able to fix this.
Do we have the egg?
Yes.
No,
We kind
you
of gave
don't.
it to a.
The-
We kind of gave it to a statue.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. It might fix itself.
No, that we gave the egg to a statue to open the portal.
Yeah, if you let me get to the
Wow.
recap, you'll.
Yep, go.
I also want to
Because-
reiterate it's not an egg, it is an egg-shaped
No.
jade.
Yes,
egg
an
Listen-
egg-shaped jade
Okay.
gem.
I'm gonna call it an egg if I want to, because it is
Oh.
egg shaped. That is all that matters.
And it goes
If
into
I
a
want to-
nest.
If I want to try boiling it in water and then eating it, I will attempt that.
I'm
but-
surprised you didn't try that yet.
Yeah.
Like, genuinely surprised you didn't try that yet.
Well, listen, I wasn't insane at the time. Now I'm insane.
I
so
was
you never know.
insane at the time.
I plead insanity.
Anyway, Zach, go.
Alright. Session 68. The party continued in their
Zach, you're
efforts,
pretty quiet. I
fighting-
just want to throw that out there.
Session 68. The party continued in their
quiet.
efforts, fighting the dragon as Humi noticed some corrupted vines near the shrine. Meanwhile, the dragon flew through the cavern as Phlox pursued, slashing at it as it cast a breath attack, putting numbers and
Thank
Cliff
you.
and Mina
Okay.
to sleep before sending Phlox to a dream dimension. After the party was awoken from damaging attacks, and Alvaro was significantly harmed herself, Humi and Cliff attempted to dispel the magic and were met with limited success. Eventually, the dragon was slayed by Aurora, who drove a spear through its neck as it fell, with flowers sprouting beneath it. Shortly afterwards, the party managed to dispel the vines before returning to the dragon and contemplated reviving it. Cliff used Speak with Dead to ask the dragon a few questions, discovering an object was missing. Oh my god, I can't talk today. Missing from the offering bowl /
Mission
shrine
from the offering.
that had been long gone from this place. Mina then found an amulet which the shrine maiden the party previously encountered had mentioned. She was finally laid to rest when Humi and Mina returned it to her. When asked about the missing piece, she referred to it as the name piece that connects them all, but that it could perhaps be restored. She stated that if the party restored the egg, they may find the gift. Humi then recollected that there was an egg-type object Mina had recovered from the collector's lair, and that they should try using this. They returned to the party with this new hope as Mina placed the large jade egg into the basket, and a portal / archway opened up leading into a new area. And that was where we left off.
All right, thank you so much for the recap. And actually, while you were saying that, that made me think of something. Is that we can technically already cast Speak with Dread, because we just need Dreadtooth to be here.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Dread, where are you?
We miss you, Dread.
We love you, Dread.
Wait, what happened? Didn't you say you had something you wanted to say?
I already said it.
Oh, I missed it.
You missed it?
It was just
Yeah.
that there was going to be no Strahd because of the big thing we're prepping.
My important
No,
announcement
yeah.
was the thing that I said at the beginning.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
no,
we're
that was.
approaching
Where
the,
were you, Zach?
the end
We're
of the
approaching. Oh, the end
Or
of the
not the
sesh?
session. The end of
The
that's
Yeah, we're
also
at the end of the
nice,
session.
Yeah,
Have
we're
a
at
good
the
night,
end of
guys.
like
Oh, well, I
the
knew.
end of
Yeah, that
we're
I
at
knew.
the end of the campaign, basically.
Well, yeah, but how far?
Well, I
What
don't
do you
know.
mean?
Can't be
3,
Yeah.
D&D.
2,
Sessions, 3 months.
1. Okay, wrap it up, guys.
I'm assuming it's not going to be too much longer, and I am sad because
That's
I'm
kind of
thinking
amorphous,
it's
never
level
mind.
12.
It's not
Yeah,
kind of
okay.
amorphous. It's like literally almost done. It just depends on what you guys choose to do from here.
Is it
All right,
possible to
guys,
get to
let's
level
choose to get
12
lost in the
with a big
grass for a
bad?
long time.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
gotta
for
pick
real.
up Audrin, perhaps. We gotta. Isn't there a storyline
Well, it depends on really the person who chooses which character they want to end the campaign with.
there? That's
yeah.
true.
Now, let me
I'm-
just remind people there is the option of going on a 12 session long shopping spree somewhere.
Oh my!
You are
a
so-
There is an
spa
option for
day!
that.
And you know
Each
what?
day.
You know what? We're the party for that job. We are so good at wasting time while the city's being leveled.
Honestly,
Just the whole fucking continent is raised at this point.
We are the perfect
Hmm.
party to just take like 3 hours of in-game time and stretch it out to several months of real life time.
It is so true. So true, bestie. We've done that, I think, in every campaign we've ever played together.
I fail to see how this is really that different from how most D&D occurs.
yo,
Like, that's just D&D, guy.
That is just D&D.
That's just D&D.
this is true.
It's the way it goes.
Is it enough
Sometimes you gotta
spam?
waste time.
That's the game.
That is the game. But
How come
we
Mina
should
gets the
make-
Christmas tree, but I get tornadoes?
I don't know.
At
Yes,
least I didn't
Tig.
get fire. I got freaking. I got set on fire.
You got cursed. Curse
Okay, you
lit
got
is the
cursed.
title of that fire emoji.
Oh, I see.
First.
Well, I think that's
I don't
because
think
it's
that's
after
much better.
Curse Forge, the modding program.
Oh,
Yeah,
It's like
but
their
at
symbol.
least It does look like he's kind of getting cursed. Like, there's two
I used
people
to use
surrounding
that
him
for
with
World of
fire.
Warcraft.
Get those two hooligans away from my little fella.
Who are these people?
Bunnies are
So-
fine, woman.
It's so funny to me because
Wait, what's
Flops
the
is
new?
just sitting there like, eh.
Excuse me.
I got a new emote for.
We see your BS and are
raid.
quiet until you're nice to someone.
Oh, yeah, this is the new.
That's
emote
because
I
it's
got
so out of
for-
character.
Not a raid, for a.
Oh,
I didn't
Naughty.
mean that. I didn't mean
That's
that.
my newest type train emote. Chill
Has
girl.
anyone else tried the cotton candy that's behind the drywall
The
yet?
cat.
oh God.
Actually, yeah. Salty.
Oh God. Oh, okay.
Wait, what'd you say?
He said, salty.
What'd you think he said?
I have no idea that's the problem.
Okay. I'm just gonna give you coal. Is that trash?
That's a trash bag.
Why is I get trash? Okay, we're going into
Oh.
the session.
You've upset her.
I don't want that.
It could be another man's treasure.
Trash is good.
We're so close to breaking our previous record.
Ugh.
I don't
We
know.
can keep BSing for another
8
8
minutes?
minutes.
8
we can-
minutes?
Well, actually, we need to do 9 to break our previous record.
Oh.
It's just fucking crumbling over here.
Play the Shrek sound.
It's
Oh my
Catherine. Hi,
God.
Catherine.
Ash.
Oh God. That's how I feel right now.
Catherine.
That's in my soul right now.
I'm gonna be honest. For this specific episode, it is so nice that we are just spending so much time BSing. It's
You gave
wonderful.
Alvaro laundry?
I will drink from your skull.
Well,
Alvaro hates laundry.
Well, someone had to do her dry cleaning. She was beginning to smell.
let me just ask this also before we fully continue. Does the sound okay out there? I'm trying something new. Like the
It-
game?
it-
Sounds okay to me.
Fine.
It's freaky within
It sounds like sound. I don't know how I
Yeah,
feel about
it's
that.
The game's like not too
Yeah.
loud, too quiet, like everything's good. Everyone is like on an equal volume. Okay.
Bella, stop giving Flock so much power. He just has purple flames now.
I like that one.
Catherine, you're right, it is Freak Within the Ice today. Now let's actually get into it.
What if instead of fighting big spiders, we got freaky?
Wait, did
What
did
the
Zach
hell?
read the recap yet, or no?
He did.
Yes, you did.
Okay,
Yeah.
I thought
Were you
so.
not here for that?
I like zoned out.
Oh, yeah.
It's just one of those days, isn't it?
I
It
think
is.
it's one of those
Is that
days, and
salt
this
or
just so
sugar?
happens to be such an important session, and all of us just are like off in another dimension right now.
What?
It's 69.
Belgium, why are
let's
you
be
making Nina
honest.
drink a thing of salt? That's so disgusting.
Uh-oh.
What?
I'm afraid.
Am I
I haven't
getting
gotten one yet.
What
I'm
is that?
afraid.
point? All right, we're
Soy face
going.
point.
So when we last
salty.
left our heroes, you had worked together to defeat the dragon, laying it to its final rest as it has lost its way here, guarding over this long abandoned temple. You put the egg-shaped jade within the basket of the statue of Shantea, and behind it opened a glistening green portal, almost humming with arcane energy behind you all. Through that archway of roots. I almost called them thorns.
Shit.
Of roots. Behind the statue. What do you all do?
I'd like to gnaw on the statue.
You may.
I'm gonna toss a rock into the portal and see what happens.
Okay, you toss a rock.
Yeah.
You see it disappear through the green fog.
I'm going to use my what is it called?
Can I
Gaze into the soul of the unsovereign.
The
Soul of the
unsovereign.
undead sovereign. I can't talk today. I'm so sorry.
Okay, so you're trying to see if there's any undead around you right now.
I want to see what
Yes.
happens if I look into the portal with it.
You find,
Good idea.
as you stare through with this gaze, you can't see through the portal.
Okay.
Where is the
This
portal
is a
exactly?
portal
Oh,
to like Shantae dimension.
is this the portal here? This like
That
thing
is
of
the portal. Hold on, I can fill it. Hold on.
Oh, I gotta
While you
move-
guys
You can
discuss
fill
amongst
it.
yourselves, like I have an
Well,
idea.
Can I roll our
Is-
Arcana to see what I recall from these types of portals?
Sure.
Or like
and
Or religion.
Can I?
right?
I was
So now
gonna
we're
ask
finding
what feelings am I getting from the portal? Like,
Am I?
does it feel threatening in any way, or
You may
would I
roll
need to
insight
roll
on the portal.
can I roll
That's kind
perception
of why I
instead?
checked the vision.
Oh, Andrew.
Can
Ooh.
I?
I'm sure I went
Eh?
somewhere. I don't know where I went.
I'm gonna say insight
If-
because perception is a bit different.
My insight's not bad.
Ooh,
I'm also
okay.
gonna guide myself.
There is that
if that's okay.
is that good? I filled it with fire.
Let me roll Arcana.
And I'm also gonna use my thing.
Hmm.
I think I put myself in the walls.
Can I roll
Hello.
insight?
Would you like me to
Oh,
teleport your
well.
character?
Yes, please.
I'm gonna put you right there because I don't remember where you were.
What do I feel with a 17 DM?
17 insight?
Oh, that looks really nice with the fire in it.
Yes, thank you. It's as close as I can get for you. Looking at it, you don't get any kind of sick feeling or any kind of anything that indicates to you that this would be something dangerous.
Mina's gonna think for a second and think about Shantae and everything that she represents, and I think Mina's just gonna go for it. To be honest,
I'm just gonna go in.
she's gonna go
Just
in.
gonna go in the portal.
Okay.
What about the party? Do you like? Do you look behind you
Nope.
before you go in?
You go.
Is
Okay.
the whole party even here?
No.
Flock is still by the dragon, but I mean,
Polite-
I think at some point I'll probably go to check out what his friends are doing.
I guess we're
Can
all
I
aiming
use
in the
my
portal.
reaction? Well, can I use my reaction?
You're not even near Mina.
Wait,
No
I
one
thought
was
I
near
by
Mina.
The portal. I'm
No,
right by the
Mina.
portal.
Mina was like 15 feet away from you.
All right, well you're in there, so
I am
I
like
guess I
right
shout out,
by
"Hey
the
everyone!"
portal,
Mina
though.
just ran into a glowing green portal. We
Elias
gotta
is gonna
follow her.
look up unexpectedly and go, "Oh no."
I
He's
am-
going to
Yeah,
take
weren't
off
we
and
gonna
go.
Five
question-
miles away.
Weren't we gonna question Polias about what was in there? Weren't we gonna?
We were.
Elias
learn
goes
things
running in
before we
after Mina,
act?
seeing her charge into
Think?
this portal.
Well, shit. Now I gotta go.
I guess this is what we're doing, Alvara says as she rolls her eyes and steps through.
Listen,
Oh.
sometimes you just need to move the story along.
That just happened.
That's just-
I like how you guys are like pushing yourself further into the wall, like we're not about to go to a different
Does
map.
someone want to call the flocks before we all just disappear?
Yeah, Humi's going to call to Flocks. Hey, they. Just
All
come
right,
on.
all right, I'm coming.
Thank you for
Ruby's
the
going
posture
to-
check.
Thank you.
Unshrimp thyselves, everyone.
I wish.
Oh, that feels good on the spine. Now it's back to
Mm,
shrimp.
mm.
No, that's the opposite of what you're supposed to do. Alright, everyone, I need you to change your map, please, to Sacred Grove.
Where's that?
Sacred Grove. Sacred Grove.
Fake
Temple of
Grove.
Shantae. Sacred
Here it
Grove.
is.
Indeed.
This doesn't look ominous at all.
One would assume.
Maybe we should have investigated this first before just charging in.
Oh,
Shit,
look
this
at all
is
the health
huge.
potions. I'm like, wait, what? Why is there a big open
No,
area?
the music is very sweet.
Wait,
This is
health
a good-
potions?
Yeah.
Where do you see that?
No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Say, like, what?
This gigantic freaking.
Say, I
tree, oh my
fucking
God.
vetted
It
this
is.
map so hard. I know there's no potions, there's no velociraptors, there's nothing in here.
So pretty.
But it
oh my
would
God.
do well with a Velociraptor.
I
This is
Yeah,
like-
honestly, I
I
really
like
wish that there
this
was a
big tree.
velociraptor.
Alright,
I
everyone,
found one.
everyone look away for 1 second.
That should be
What do you
a
mean?
Easter egg in every map.
You must
Away?
look away from the map for 1 second. I have
Oh.
something to do.
Oh, okay.
What is
Like-
it? Putting a Velociraptor in?
Shh.
Just like, I'll just zoom in super close to my character so I can't see anything.
Okay.
Literally, actually, though. Fucking watching you do it right now. I'm
I said look away! Mods, do something. He broke the
We were
rules.
supposed to listen to her. What if it was something campaign related?
It was not.
Love, thank you so much for the
I
hydrate sippy.
read Winter well
Thank
enough to
you.
know that it was not.
Yeah, I think we all need a sip of water.
Aztec,
Yeah.
do something.
Mood.
It's like, use your mystical powers.
Aztec has no authority.
Mods, do
Aztec
something.
has those IRL.
Yeah, no, this map is gorgeous though. For real.
Silences didn't go in Discord.
So I got
do
a
that.
question. Do you guys think it was a mistake to have a 7th cup of coffee?
My
No,
Oh,
me.
my god.
I think it was a mistake when you went past your 3rd cup of coffee, Andy.
But it feels so good. I feel
Thank you,
so
love.
happy.
Dude,
Hi,
how was I able to
Hi,
find the
Quintum.
Velociraptor in Balwarded in like 5 seconds, but I can't find the Velociraptor on this map?
I don't know.
Your character might have to be within vicinity of it, depending on settings.
Oh, maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
I think most of the time there's like a field of view.
Yeah.
It's fine for now. It's fine. I don't even
You also
care.
might have the slider on the side too low or something.
I have it all the way up.
Ugh. Aztec, I just want you to remember this session and remember what I messaged you yesterday.
Oh god, we're all gonna die, aren't we?
That's what I think.
Probably.
Now
That's
you
why I'm
are.
like,
We haven't even short rested.
Anyway,
Aztec,
I
this is how it's going. So
Yeah,
now
what-
you really know I have nothing to worry
Winter's
about
like,
now.
the session's
What's
gonna
through the
end
portal?
soon,
What do we
guys, 'cause
see?
she's doing us all up.
Session's gonna
Tell us
end
our
soon
fate, DM.
for all-
You did tell me. So we love trespassing.
Oh god, we've trespassed.
You all
We
step
trespass
through.
basically
I
everywhere
thought we
go.
were invited.
You step through the portal that has opened before you. And as you step your way through, the light is harsh for a moment before everything softens into a low light in this pocketed little realm before you. And around you, you see a sizable grove with various wildflowers and plant life sprouting amongst you everywhere. There are pillars of rock leading up to one singular massive tree in the center of this grove, and amongst the fields surrounding you is a low fog with tiny little motes of light occasionally blipping in and out, almost like fireflies. The air smells sweet.
Can I roll perception?
You may.
I want to ask Pelias, what is this place? And roll perception.
And I'm gonna guide myself.
I want to roll. Can I roll
Fucking, I'll guide myself too.
like nature?
Sure.
God damn it.
I'm gonna roll religion. See if this is a sacred place of some kind.
Okay.
I was like, I could roll survival, but I don't think that's gonna do much
Oops.
for me, right?
Can I roll
In this
insight?
circumstance, maybe not. Insight? Sure.
Oh,
Andy, did you roll a natural 20?
I'm gonna use my thing the last time I have it because I want to see
Well-
how high I can go.
Okay.
You got a natural 20 on perception, Andrew.
Damn this! I just needed 2 more points to get a 40. No, I just needed 1 more point to get a 40.
You got
Damn
a
it!
39, Andy. Shush. I rolled a 3.
I got
want
a
a 30.
20.
Oh my god. I'm gonna roll this dice IRL to see how many more cups of coffee I recommend to Andy. Don't do that.
I do recommend a 3d100s if you're gonna roll. I will drink that many cups of coffee.
I'm also gonna roll stealth.
The funniest thing I know is that I know you're not joking. Okay, feel free to roll stealth.
I've never. Yeah, I'm also gonna roll stealth. You right. You fucking
Oh
right.
no, I'm gonna use my inspo for that. No, actually, nah. I'm gonna hold on to that.
Well,
Oh, have a good day
I
at
rolled
work,
a 9.
Iris. Thank you for joining.
Have a good rest of your shift.
Aztec,
Hurry
I
up.
need you to
Already too.
Aztec, I need you to understand that when not even that long ago, I used to just drink straight pots of espresso. Not cups of espresso, not shots of espresso, pots of espresso.
Yeah, I remember that.
I would join him.
I
It was
remember
the
that.
best feeling in the world.
It's better than drinking straight pots of coffee because espresso has less caffeine than coffee, depending on the roast.
Mm.
Usually,
Well, the whole thing with that is that yes, espresso has less caffeine per serving, but a serving of espresso is like 1.5 ounces. So if you have
Yeah.
8 ounces of espresso versus 8 ounces of coffee,
Mm-hmm.
It's true, it
It-
is more technically.
Depends on how much. Yeah, I mean, like I'm thinking of like what an average.
Can
person
we
consumes.
please play D&D?
absolutely not. We're talking
Apparently
coffee now.
not today.
What does Polias have to say?
So I'm gonna go through everyone's roles. We'll start with Cliff because he had the first and he did ask Polias something. Cliff with a 12. That's what you got, right?
A 16 I guided.
Oh, guided, okay, a 16. With a 16, looking around, you don't... What are you looking for specifically? Like anything?
Well, I just asked Polias, what is this place? And I'd like to look around. I'd like to understand what the motes of light you pointed out are. I'd like to see if there is a face on this huge tree and a sword that I need to pull from the ground or something.
From the stone?
No.
Um,
Outlet or something. Anyway, what does Polias have to say?
hey, Quentin, Gruta, thank you so much for the gift sub to Quimtom. Congratulations, thank you.
Yeah.
So, as you begin to look around scanning the grove before you, Polias takes his glasses off and looks up to everything around and goes, I've never seen anything quite like this. I don't necessarily know, but it seems sacred or holy of some kind, something important to this temple.
Look at your notes, Polias. Roll a goddamn check.
Elias is not rolling a check.
Well,
Yeah,
And
I thought
with-
it was supposed to be like the leading scholar on Shantae and her, like.
He was doing
Right.
research on the grasp.
Oh, I see.
night paper.
Good night,
No,
paper.
he wrote that book. He wrote the
Right.
book with that where we discovered the gift of Shantae and the secret and Merkel and such.
Sure, he was documenting history, but he had never been to the grasp.
Actually, you are correct though, Aztec.
The sword in the stone is only the sword. This is true.
I wonder how
Um,
Excalibur tastes.
Okay. With a
Anyway.
16, everything around you just kind of hums quietly within its own, like, essence. You see these little motes of light. They don't appear to offer you any kind of threat. They seem to just be patiently and carefully just floating amongst the flowers and the grasses that are growing here. Occasionally coming in and out. Almost like little guardians. Andy, you rolled
Yeah?
you rolled next, and that was a perception check of 39.
Yes.
I'll get to that in just a second.
No.
Phlox, religion. You rolled a 19?
Sure did.
With a 19. Phlox, you don't really know much about Shantae. She's not anyone that you have personally worshipped. However, you, at the very least, know holy ground when you see it. It's what your tribe has built itself upon, and this is very much like holy sacred ground.
Okay.
Shouldn't be here.
Aurora with a 3 nature.
Don't even answer, please.
This is a stunning spectacle of nature. This is it is though. This is impressive. This is the biggest tree you've ever seen. It is massive. Its roots are the size of like houses and structures.
I'm sure it is the biggest tree I've ever seen.
It's a big ass tree.
I'm realizing our mistake here a little bit.
Okay.
Aurora, there is a tree.
There is a tree.
Wow.
Such nature.
Just look at it. It's beautiful.
Fumi with a 20 insight. You're just trying to get like the vibe of this place with the insight?
I'm trying to get the vibe of like what we just did and like what we're like looking at now. Like, did we fall into a trap?
The wow. Looking around you, this doesn't feel like a trap. This feels like somewhere important, and yet it also just has this energy of peace.
Guys, I think we should be really careful as we proceed here.
Mina with a 39. You begin to... What's up?
I was gonna say before you say that I have a theory, but I don't know if I should share. So please continue.
Well, let's see if your theory is correct. I have no idea what your theory could be. So we'll
Would
see.
you like to hear it?
No, how about I tell you what you see first, and then you tell me if it was right or not.
Okay. Okay.
And if it's wrong, I want to know what it is. But, Mina, as you look around, this place is breathtaking at first. Especially this tree here. And you know, like, you feel yourself as you look around, especially as a druid, you feel everything in here humming with life and vibrancy. And as your eyes scan up towards that tree, you almost swear as if that tree itself is breathing. You feel like you can hear it. You feel like you can see it, but it's not moving. It's just within this tree's essence. And as you focus in a little closer on the tree, you notice that its bark in certain places almost fades away to a translucent quality, and you see slowly, as you start to piece together the shape of this tree, the way its branches curve in shape. Hi, Annika!
Hello.
As it reaches high above, you can see almost through into pieces, where you see the shape of an insect.
Oh.
There's almost a carapace under this bark.
Oh.
Why is it always bugs?
Is it an insect or a spider?
An insect.
Okay. Oh, interesting.
This is the.
Oh
the gift.
God, we're
Of
going to
Shantae.
die.
No,
Yeah.
this is the giant.
Spider?
What was it? A mantis?
Yeah, this
Or-
is the mantis, I think.
This
Does it look like a mantis, DM?
It does indeed take on qualities of a mantis. Underneath,
So-
you can also
Oh.
see like bits of shimmering greens and pinks of its carapace.
So this is like clearly the counterpart to the evil of
Yeah.
the northern frozen place.
So it's an orchid mantis. It is.
I
the
haven't
gift
pointed
of-
that out yet.
Well, we're just talking.
DM, please continue.
That's what you notice.
Oh.
And you personally feel like you can almost hear it breathing.
Guys, well, you know how we were talking on the way down here with you, Polias, and the topic of, of a mantis came up? And I'm gonna say this to Polias.
Indeed.
Well-
I think this may be its resting ground.
Yeah, I can almost see it through the tree, kind of inside of it. I'm not sure.
It's the tree? Like it's become one with the tree? Or it is the tree?
Would I know from my perception roll, DM, if it's become the tree or if it's just resting in the tree?
It
Or if
kind of
the
seems
tree
like
is-
it's become the tree, almost as if this tree has grown like around it. It's become one with this place.
It almost seems like it's been surrounded by the tree for so long it's become one with it.
Well, it's very clear that this is some manner of sacred place, so we should tread very respectfully.
Do agree. Something I am just now thinking about, that I don't know if it should be cause for alarm or not. Some of us, some former of us, well, we were not alive, and then we were alive, and now I don't know if we're gonna be welcome here. Those of us that, that may have been revived by Myrtle.
So what do you suggest?
I mean, I think we kind of have to continue forward, but I think we need to be extremely cautious.
Okay. How about everyone who's no longer cursed goes in the front and they do the talking.
Well, so our bodies are. I have in my notes that our bodies are rejecting Merkel's gift, and that's why our like curse mark is spreading or whatever, and
Ah,
like,
okay,
that's
that
why
makes
we're
more
dying
sense.
again. So
Maybe.
I feel like if we get purified, like we could play it that way, like we're suffering just like the temple suffered, and we're like coming from a place of wanting to like help the
You think there
mantis.
might be a way to rid ourselves of this?
Absolutely, because otherwise it's going to consume us, and then I assume we'll die again. So this might be the only way to save ourselves.
And here my plan was to prepare all the stuff for reincarnation and then go through that mess.
Hmm.
This might be more strategic.
This might work out better.
Yeah.
I don't know about the peaceful part.
I don't know. I'm still think we should send the living ones out first, at least.
I
Aren't
volunteered to
cursed.
go ahead. I think maybe I could be on good rapport. I've represented the forest before.
I personally would like to also be towards the front. I know I'm afflicted, but
We all just go together.
something
Party.
about this feels safe to me.
Well, we've come this far as a group. Why don't we approach as a group? We can't dilly-dally up here forever. Gotta make a decision. Let's all walk up.
Should we see what's around before we go inside, or do we just want to head?
Well, you
Straight
probably
to
would
the
have
tree.
seen a lot around with the 39.
Did I notice anything outside of the range of the tree, DM, or is it all just the same shimmering, almost firefly-like orbs of light in the mist?
There are the almost firefly-like orbs within the mist. However, you notice that this place almost seems to have boundaries, and where those boundaries are lies that same kind of shimmering green surrounding this place, just kind of encapsulating this grove. Though within the grove itself, you didn't notice any kind of structures or anything man-made. It's all just plant and tree and growth.
You see Mina's eyes light up with a thought, and Mina is going to tentatively fly forward towards one of the roots of this giant tree and cast Speak with Plants.
Oh,
Okay.
that's an idea.
As she gently touches the roots of this giant tree.
You touch the tree.
Hello? Is anyone there?
You don't hear any voice respond to you. You still just kind of hear that gentle breathing coming from within. It almost sounds like they're sleeping.
Can I ritually cast Commune with Nature?
Can you do that as Aurora?
I can, yeah.
You have spells?
I do. I have Commune with Nature. I have Levitate, Shock and Grasp.
Oh, is it part of your not ASMR, your Ganassi stuff?
Yeah. Featherfall, Speak with Animals, yeah. But I have Commune with Nature, which you briefly become one with nature and gain knowledge of the surrounding territory and the outdoors. The spell gives you knowledge of the land within 3 miles of you, in caves and other underground settings. The radius
That is a
limited
great idea.
to 300 feet. It doesn't fit. It says it doesn't function where nature has been replaced by construction, such as like dungeons and towns.
Can you show me where that it is that you get that spell? Because from what I'm reading, they don't have that as Ganassi.
No, it's not as an Agana. It's my totem.
Oh, it's for your totem.
It's for my totem. Yeah.
You might not be able to cast it as a ritual because I don't believe you have ritual casting as part of full caster benefits.
Oh.
So yeah, ritual casting is part of classes, but let me take a look. Is there anything else anyone would like to be doing right now?
Well, Well, the
I am going to
I have beast sense. That's something I can
take out
use,
my
but
tarot
can I use-
cards
Does it have?
and just do like
Oh,
a
I see.
draw.
So you can
And
cast Commune with Nature as a ritual. Sorry, Gadzo. It specifically says in your abilities as a ritual.
Okay, so I can cast it.
Yes. Now, what were you saying, Gadzo?
I'm going to do a tarot reading. I'm going to pull one card and basically ask, should we be cautious? As I
Okay.
pull the card.
All right, hold on. Also, Phlox, you were about to say something?
Yeah, I think Phlox is just going to approach the exposed roots of the tree, put his glaive down, and then just kind of pray to anything that's listening.
Okay. And Aurora, are you ritual casting Commune with Nature? It'll take 10 minutes.
Yeah, I'm going to, because I will instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area.
I
And then
think
at
we
my
should
choice.
all stand around and wait and not disturb anything while
Well, it's a
Aurora
little
does
late
this.
for that. One of your friends is already touching the tree.
That's true, I know.
I'm just gonna go and sit on like a nearby rock or something like that and rest and just take in the moment, take in the location. Wait for the party to do their thing.
Okay. So I'll say these things that are happening with Mina and whatnot are happening during the 10 minutes it'll take to cast.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm just reading the Commune with Nature spell really quick.
Yeah,
Sure,
it's
probably move
I get to
me
know
up
about like
a
terrains, bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, or peoples, powerful celestials such as fae, fiends, elementals, or undead, influence from other planes of existence.
Yes, you get to pick which one of these subjects you want facts about.
Yes.
So I will
It says I
ask
get to
you.
pick. I gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects.
Yes, so you have to tell me which subjects you want the facts of.
Okay. I don't know, guys. What do you think is going to be the most useful?
The
I think,
wisps of light, the tree, and the mantis.
Well, it has to be from
yeah.
this list of things right here.
Oh,
so maybe plants.
So the tree, yes. Plants, animals. Could a mantis count as an animal? Or I mean, it's a bug, but
Influence from other planes of existence is probably one of the biggest ones.
that's
Yeah.
that was going to be my last one. So the plants, the tree, influence from other planes of existence, and could we count the mantis as an animal?
It might. It's probably more likely to be a celestial. If I'm
I
being
was
honest.
thinking, yeah, but I can't. I have to choose like celestial, fae. All right, so the tree, celestial, plane of existence, influence of plane from other planes of existence. Those are my choices.
Okay. Now, Mina, did you end your spell, or were you still casting?
I'm still. I would have actually. Let me see how long can speak with plants lasts. Okay, so it lasts for 10 minutes. I would probably try continue to. I would continue attempting to commute with the tree in the time that Aurora was casting her spell. If the tree absolutely failed, I would try communicating with like the tufts of grass or something surrounding the tree.
I will say, since this your spell will take the 10 minutes that'll lead up to Aurora's ritual cast, as you keep trying to communicate with the tree, all you hear is its silent breath, peacefully within its slumber. It does not stir.
I
Guys,
think when oh, go ahead.
Sorry, good. I think the tree and the mantis are sleeping right now. I don't know if
my-
we should wake them up or not, though. It might be necessary depending on what's going on the outside. We have no idea what Arania is planning.
In
It's
response to that,
it's possible that
so hard to read on
they
Discord.
might also have some kind of giant, well, whatever it is. Maybe a giant spider of some kind, capable of fighting this thing on even footing.
Maybe.
What did my reading say? What card did I pick?
Alright, give me 1 second.
Okay.
You can do me last, Winter. It's fine.
I'm gonna do the ritual last, since other people are taking these actions while you're preparing the ritual.
Yeah, it makes most sense.
It is 10 minutes after all.
Apologies, Humi. What was your question?
Ooh, shoot. I forgot my own question.
It was if there was anything like you need to be like worried of.
Yeah.
here?
Like, are we in any danger?
Okay. You flip your card over, and you reveal the Three of Glyphs, also known as the Healer. You know that this card represents healing, or those that practice healing arts, whether through illnesses, diseases, or curses.
Okay.
That's promising.
That's very promising. I'm going to
Potentially.
relay that to the group. And I'm going to also... Can I roll insight on my deck to see if it's telling the truth? Or being
You don't trust your
manipulated?
deck?
I'm not sure if it's being manipulated by other forces within this plane.
Sure, go ahead and roll insight, and then we'll get to Aurora's spell.
I'll use...
Trust it.
Seems
Nope.
as
Yeah.
seems
no.
as trusty as it's always been.
Alright, I'll trust it.
I think I want to like. So for when I like ritually cast this, or as I'm ritually casting this, I think it would be fun since Aurora does not cast spells, for someone to sort of see her like get down, I guess, on her hands and knees on the ground. And I guess I would imagine her casting the spell by sort of just like placing her hands on the earth and just almost meditating, I guess, in a way, to gain that knowledge. Like, I don't think anything crazy is gonna happen, you know, like I'm infused with magical power. Like, I don't think my eyes are gonna light up. But I think that I'm definitely gonna tell people, you know, let me try one thing. And then I'm gonna do the thing.
Okay, so we'll go one by one with the things you want a fact about. What is the first one?
The tree.
The tree.
Yeah, I want to know. Do you choose what I get to know, or can I like ask a specific question?
I choose what you get to know.
Okay, that's what I thought. The big old tree.
You know, after sitting with this area for about 10 minutes, this tree is the gift of Shantaea.
Oh.
It was her creation, and it is now here in its final resting place.
I'm gonna be speaking this like as I get the information, I guess. I'm gonna like say like after that, I'm gonna say, this tree is the gift of Shantaea. What did you say? It's her final resting place?
It's the creature was of her making, and this is its final resting place.
The creature being the tree or the praying mantis?
The mantis,
The mantis. Okay, so then I will relay.
which is the tree. They're the same thing.
They're the same thing. Okay, I'm gonna relay that as well and say that the tree and the mantis are one. And what else do I know?
What is the next fact you would like to know?
Powerful celestials.
Powerful celestials linked to this place. 100% Shantaea. This is a realm of her making.
Okay, that's pretty self-explanatory. I'm gonna say, well, this is Shantaea's making, so she's the powerful celestial linked to this place, y'all. Is anybody listening to me right now? I'm getting some good information.
Yeah,
I have
I'm
my
right
eyes
there with you.
closed.
I'm just like watching from a rock nearby.
You're like, when the
Check
fuck
it
did
in.
this bitch start casting spells? So all she does is swing a sword.
That's a kind of spell.
And then the last one is, I guess, probably self-explanatory as well. Like, are there influence? Well, maybe not. Are there influence from other planes of existence?
There are influences from 2 planes of existence outside of the
Okay.
material plane.
We got 2 influences. We got influences from 2 planes. Hold up.
The first of which is a divine realm called the Great Mother's Garden.
We got a divine realm, Great Mother's Garden. Cliff, write that down.
Elias is
okay.
sprawling like crazy in his notebook as you're speaking this information, as all of you begin to look about. He's rapid writing. And the second plane tied to this place as well would be the Feywild.
Second is the Feywild. Celestials. Fuck, I should have asked. I mean, the Feywild's tied, but like, I'm wondering now if like. So you said that the tree and the mantis are the same. They are Shantaea's final gift.
I didn't say final, I said they are the gift of Shantaea.
They are the gift of Shantaea. Yeah, that wouldn't make sense. Final gift. So, because I asked about celestials, would I know if that gift would I have like picked up that those were like that the tree and the mantis were celestial?
You don't know.
I don't know.
You don't know.
So that means that perhaps they're not?
You wouldn't know. Either way.
I wouldn't know either way. Okay. Well, that's all the information I got. Is that any help?
Yeah, that's pretty
That's-
definitive.
More than what any of us have found.
Okay, so we could trust this, but how do we even, talk to it? Do we wake it up? Do we
I don't know.
make an offering?
Is anything coming up on my holy ham radio?
I didn't realize Fox had one of those.
Everyone does. It's called prayer. It's called worshiping the Lord.
Oh my god.
Mm,
Seeing that.
Are you
This
like
has
traveling ahead?
Yeah, he's up at the base of the tree.
Oh, you went to
So
the
is
base of the
Mina.
tree.
Yeah.
Well, where Mina went when she touched the root. She's up here. I don't know if you could see her.
Well, there's a difference with that's not the base of the tree, that's a root.
Ah,
Well,
The
then
base
he's
of the
going
tree
to
is
the
like
base,
Oh, but yeah, I'm
Past
asking if you're going up to
rocky
these rocks
area.
up here, like up here.
base of the tree.
are those bloodstains?
No, they're rocks that got layered funky.
Yeah. And
I
is
got
it-
really nervous that was just.
No,
puddles
sure,
of
it's
blood.
bloodstains. It's puddles of blood right there.
Fox, oh!
damn.
You just
He's
see like
going
a
up
big
anyway.
holy hand
I
come down and
wonder
right on top.
So-
Squished
And he's
like a grape.
I'm looking for like anything on the divine sense, anything that's coming through as he's praying.
Does divine sense, is that something you have to like choose to activate, or is that active like at all times?
No, it's
No,
passively
you
active,
have
I
to
believe.
choose to add. No, it's
Is that
not
true?
passive, Derek.
I don't
You
think
have
Hold
to
on, let me
choose
check
to
it.
add. And you can only use it a number of times a day, I think equal to your proficiency bonus or something like that.
Do it.
I haven't used it at all, so let's go. I'll just say he's gonna be using it as he's walking up.
Okay. As you walk up, exploring more of this tree, you see a little pathway that eventually leads into a little like hill carved from rock, where it seems to make a platform at the top. And there's one single large glowing crystal there. And as you approach the base of this tree, at this distance, you can definitely, with your divine sense, feel a humming coming from inside this tree. It does radiate that of celestial energy.
stunning crystal. How peculiar. Alright.
Can Mina fly up to Phlox at this point?
Sure.
Mina would like. to
Should we
follow
all go
Phlox
up?
around.
I'm
As
going
party?
to also fly up too. Yeah.
I'm not gonna fly, but
Oh,
I'll walk closer.
DM, can I have permission to fly?
Oh, is your flight not turned on?
Nope.
There you go. Sorry.
You've made Mina walk like a peasant.
Oh, boo-hoo. You have to live like the rest of us.
Hey, those Pete's were made for walking.
No, they weren't.
Well, maybe Mina
Not
was not.
mine.
So, do you all begin to approach the base?
Yes.
Phlox, you definitely feel with your divine sense something important coming from this crystal. That's like
Alright.
jutting out of this rock.
May I roll an investigation on it, or maybe perhaps religion, nature? What do you think is most appropriate?
Pick something to roll, and I will give you information based on what you pick.
Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna try... I guess I'll try a religion check again. This seems like a very holy place.
Can I roll an
Would you like me to
investigation check?
Sure.
Can I roll a
Me?
perception check?
I'm going
I
to.
guess,
pose-
but I don't know what else to tell you. A 39 didn't.
I want to know what the crystal looks like, and if it's the same green crystal that we've been seeing, or a different kind of crystal.
Sure.
That's
I
my
wanna
second.
speak to the
Actually, that's my
group.
third 9 in a row, I think.
I'll take a 29.
Christ, Mina.
So, Fumi, what was the insight for? The tree, the crystal, your friends?
If there was danger or whatnot.
You don't sense any
I
danger?
feel. Yep. I'm gonna also address the group if possible. Before we do anything, do we want to rest?
I would rest.
I feel like this is like a safe place, and like we're not like full up on anything right now.
No.
I don't want to overstay our welcome in like this super sacred. Like,
I-
if we were gonna rest, we should have done it in the fucking dungeon.
I know. But Mina went through
tend
the
to agree.
portal!
We should have rested in the dungeon if we.
Yeah, but we should have, Mina.
Yes,
Shouldn't
we
have?
should have.
We should have Mina.
Everyone's just like
I-
shaking their finger at Mina right now.
I was fine. I didn't use that much.
Doesn't mean that anybody else didn't.
Well, I was fine. That's Andrew talking, by the way, not Mina.
They're slowly becoming one. And there it is.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, to be honest, I thought we were on a little bit of a time crunch. You know, with the whole goblins and everything, and
And us dying and all.
Do you think time moves differently that we're in here? I mean, I
It
sense
might.
Celestial and Fey. Fey Wild? Is that what you said? Or Fey?
Feywild. Because that was for the
Feywild.
realms that you detect.
The realms that I detected.
I'm
So,
good.
I'm not sure if a lot of time is passing right now while we're in here. If no time's passing and it's just normal, or maybe if time's going real slow.
For the rest of the rolls, Phlox with a 5 on religion.
Oh.
This is definitely important.
Okay.
With my 9, do I get... That's a crystal.
With a 9 investigation, you do see a very nice crystal. That is, it's not blue like it depicts here in the map. It is actually a vibrant green. It is not, Cliff, a sickly green, like you were looking to investigate. It is, in fact, a green humming with life.
Like the egg.
Like the egg.
what does the crystal look like, DM?
Not the egg.
29 perception.
With a 29 perception and fine absolute detail.
I
You
would like
see,
a drawing, please.
I'm not drawing this crystal. But you do see, you all see this. You don't have to roll perception to see the shape of this thing.
The shape of a wiener.
meter. It is shaped almost like that of a tablet, with an inscription, long faded, but onto the surface of it.
Is any of the inscription legible, DM, or no?
Some, but most is gone.
Can we
With
use
the 29, what is the ability to my to read such an inscription? And is it in a language that I know?
It is in common.
Oh my god, I
Ooh.
can read
Well,
it.
that makes things so much easier.
Woo!
Would it be the kind of thing we could use mending on to make the writing reappear?
I don't know if we should fuck with it though.
You don't know. But I'll
what's
put
it say
in
first?
y'all's story notes what it says with the missing pieces.
Yeah, let's see what it says first, and then determine if we need to make further.
I'm kind of afraid to fuck with it.
Yeah, I'm also kind of nervous because what if we mess it up? What if we
Yeah.
make things irrevocably worse?
Mm-hmm.
Or what if this mantis thing takes it as an attack?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, bending is one thing, but like, maybe it's like that for a reason. I didn't know.
Also, when do we want to take our break?
As soon as you guys get a moment farther, give me 1 second.
A moment farther. Oof.
Hold on.
So in 3 to 4 sessions.
Mm.
She's typing. Give her a minute.
She's cooking.
I can already
her
tell you what would have happened if we didn't dive into that portal. It would have been about an hour and a half of
There you
trying
go.
to investigate the portal to see if it was safe.
Hi, Ren.
Oh god.
That's something I just want to take a rest.
Shantae is all.
Okay.
Would have taken that long.
What?
The rest
What
is an
is
hour, Hoobie.
No god is what? Noisier?
Well, there's a bunch of stuff that's not legible.
Oh, it wasn't.
Like, this is all we can see. Like, the other stuff, as you said, faded away.
Everything else is faded away. That's what you can read.
Okay.
And for those of you
fine.
on stream that can't see this in the Discord, it says, the Earth Mother is everything, with stuff rubbed out in between, ... our health. She feeds blank us and shelters us. No god is blank noisier. No god is more blank essential blank. Shantae is all.
Why does it sound ominous?
Can I roll religion?
Sure.
Okay.
Is this like a poem, Polias, that you recognize or something? Or does this inscription mean anything to you?
It does indeed.
I'm gonna roll.
It does.
Let me hear this first.
Yeah, this looks to be what once was the tenets of Shantae. However, it's a bit damaged and eroded. It's not complete.
Do you think that if someone was to mend it, that would be good and she would be pleased?
It's hard to say what happens when meddling with something in a god's territory, but Shantae is not known for her hostility. I, at the very least, think could be worthwhile.
And we have the
Do
best
you
of
know what
intentions.
Do you know what the original tenants were at all, or is this your first time seeing them?
No, I do know what they are. I've studied Shantae.
Cite them!
If you would please let us know before we
Fill in the blanks.
mess with anything. Here.
Recite those 10, 12 commandments. That'd be
And cite your
good.
sources.
The 15,
Well,
10 commandments.
what it should read is, the Earth Mother is everything, and her health is our health. She feeds us, clothes us, waters us, and shelters us. No god is greater than her, though many are noisier. No god is more forgiving, more nurturing, or more essential. Truly, Shantae is all.
Well, I
I
guess
don't
we
think it
don't
would
need to
hurt,
mend it if we already know.
but it might be a nice gesture, maybe.
Maybe.
At the very least, it could be a sign of respect to the Earth Mother.
Well, alright.
Do we all want to
Who's
know
got the
a few of
magic
us.
to do that? Because I don't.
I think 3 of us
I could do that.
Three
I
spells.
was gonna say, why don't we all do it and make sure
Yeah.
it works?
Oh yeah, that could be a nice
Oh.
like gesture, like a group thing.
On the count of 3, everybody start casting mending because it takes a minute to
Hi,
cast.
Mew.
I'm also
going
going
to do
to clutch the acorn in
Hi,
my
Mew.
left
Good to see
hand
you.
as I mend with my right hand, so that I feel the power of renewal and regeneration, or whatever the word is. Like as I
Be a
as I
good
complete
patron
this
for you,
spell,
numbers.
and as
Okay.
I put forth my intentions with these, magical craftings.
Very good. Do all of you together as an entire group work on this, or is it just those 3 that have mending?
I would like to. I mean, I don't have the spell, but I'd like to help.
You can
any
try
way I
carving
can.
Just
it
like,
into the
be
rock
there
with
and
your
like give your
sword.
intentions as well.
Yeah,
I'm
like,
gonna
I
be-
think I would. I think I would bow my head in respect and in probably
No,
the first time
Aurora, you
Aurora would have ever prayed in prayer.
Aurora, you should take out your spear and try engraving the words.
No, Mina.
And Alvara?
Yeah, I'm going to just kind of be like watching curiously, with a couple feet behind the mending casters.
Okay. You all, as you've done before here within this temple, begin to cast mending on this slate. And it takes time, but slowly the words begin to reform back into their original carved state upon the slate. Soon, it looks like it was just made today. It is shining and vibrant. It takes on almost a new glowing quality about it. It was already pretty imbued with essence before, but now that it is complete once again, a little pulse of green light comes from it as the words are completed. And before you, in a shroud of green mist, you see begin to appear before the slate. It operates first as a ball, before eventually taking shape before you, and you see a figure slowly begin to craft itself from this mist. It's Strahd von Zarovich. No.
What? John Cena?
That would have been a
Oh my
fucking
God.
twist.
Wouldn't that have sucked? No.
There's no way
You might be able to
Chantel
take
is
him.
wrong.
Honestly, with this party, you would fucking
probably take him.
mollywop him. It'd be
We
fine.
would crush it.
Yeah,
But before you,
even
you
without being fully healed.
yeah, no, you guys would be fine. But still, that would be very
Oh,
funny.
that actually just gave me a great idea.
No. So,
What if
before
what if,
you,
like,
Mina,
sorry,
no chaos.
I will tell during the break.
Okay.
It's fine, I'll just be chaotic later.
I know I can't stop Andy's chaos. It is merely delayed.
It's like delayed last fireball.
Oh god.
Okay, no, but I want to hear what Winter has to say really bad.
Yeah, so do I.
From the mist forms a figure before you. A shape appears with 2 long braids over the shoulder, stretching. A flowing gown, and a rounder figure of an older woman. But beautiful. She has smile lines and crow's feet by her eyes, long, shiny, white hair gathered in the long braids around her. Her skin softly tanned. Muscle in those arms.
Sounds like Farron's grandma. Sorry.
She, around her, is wearing almost like a lichen-like mossy wrap around the top of her dress, where you see various sprouts and mushrooms growing.
I love this.
And a long flowing green gown. Atop her head, she has a wreath, adorned with various fruits and flora. And a big smile upon her face, as you see the apparition of Shantea before you.
That's crazy.
And this is where we're going to take a break.
Whoa.
So- The thing I wanted to say before,
Ah,
you'd be really awesome really awesome,
But
is if at some point in the distant future, right, we gather together, our characters from all of our previous campaigns, and
That's a lot of characters.
we do a gauntlet, party by party, where we
Oh,
go
God.
through the BBEGs of the other campaign with each party.
I only have
So, like,
two
this one would
characters,
fight.
guys.
What?
I only have 2 characters.
That's still more than one. And what
That's
happens,
true.
about a decade from now when you have 20 characters,
First of
That's
all,
and you have to
true.
remember all of their personalities and abilities.
Oh boy.
I just want to
God.
throw out one reason why I think it's a bad idea, and that is Strahd would kick the ass of our last campaign's party.
Oh,
Opric's not gonna live that fight.
Oh, obvious. But it would still be interesting. Like,
Does
to see
Thurkin
how
still get
far
to kill
each-
himself before the fight starts?
Oh, no.
By touching
You
a
don't stand
rune
a
of power
chance.
word kill?
Listen, he was curious. He had a very high intelligence, but a very low wisdom.
I think my monk could hold his own. Not old, but Shay of Etos. I
Ooh,
think there's a chance.
I mean,
I
he'd
could
at least
outrun
outrun him.
y'all.
he would just outrun
Exactly.
him.
Alright, we're taking a 10-minute break. Snack break, pee break, smoke break, whatever it is you gotta
Whatever you
do.
gotta
Now's
get
the
to
time
do,
to do
break.
it.
All right,
Now's the
all
time to
right,
do
all
it.
right.
Jinx, sort of. I tried.
It's
Also,
slideshow time.
This has given me
Zalvara's boobs.
inspiration that the next campaign we do, I am bringing back Alfred the Perfectly Sane. I'm sorry for whoever gets that.
You can't be serious, man.
It's
I am
Rick
bringing
Days
back
fucking
Alfred the
arc.
Perfectly Sane. I'm
What
sorry.
about Ka-En, the orc with a fucking dent in his head that was a savant with profits?
I don't. I still think I find it really funny that
Shantae's Granny Apples.
It's
I
the
love
best I
that.
can do.
I
my
love
favorite thing about Ka-En is he had a -2 to intelligence, and he would constantly try intelligence checks, but whenever it came to finances, for some reason he would roll like a nat 20 every time.
Yeah, for whatever reason, he apparently knew money, but just nothing else.
Yeah.
And
It is kind of
his pressed white linen shirts, of course.
Yeah, he was very specific about wanting constantly new pressed white linen shirts because they would get bloody and shredded.
Should we should we have thought in advance about what we would say to Shantea were she to show
I don't think
herself
we
to
really-
us?
We have like 8
You
minutes.
get 10 minutes to figure that out. Yeah, more like 8 at this point.
Mina's just gonna say hi. My name's Mina. I think that's kind of her greeting at this point.
No, we're not in session.
No, we're not. We're not. We're not.
We're
I
not in
always,
session, but
I
that's
always
still what
like
Mina's
leave
gonna say.
immediately to go to the bathroom, but I want to look at the slideshow because I always miss it until like their very end.
Oh, you miss it, do you? Well, maybe
I
you
do.
should.
I do miss it. And I don't like that.
I think we should inform her of our understanding of the conflict going on, and then
I think
I
we
just
should
realized
offer
she
up-
shaped as Granny Apples. That's fine.
Yeah, that's
I
why I
think
said
we should-
Shantae's Granny Apples. Hell yeah.
I think we should offer a proper greeting before we get right down
Well,
to
I'm
it.
just talking about the things that we would like throughout the conversation discuss.
I don't think we should bring it up at all. I don't think we should worry her.
Arania, you don't want to bring up Arania to Shantae?
I wouldn't want to bother her. That would be impolite.
I think we should. I think we should also ask. Can you please uncurse us? And see if she can. I assume she can.
He knew a tomato was a fruit, but he put it into his fruit salad.
Zach, are you here?
And then finally, I think.
Oh,
We
that
should,
is awesome Elvara art.
offer.
I know. Every time I see that Alvara art, I'm like, Zach, do you want Aurora and Alvara to romance each other?
To like go on a quest for her or something to defeat the giant spider.
Oh, I'm sure it'll be a quest. She will probably give us great and wondrous
There's
power.
there's an exclamation mark floating above her head right now. She's about to give us a quest.
Wouldn't that be a question mark? An exclamation mark means that the quest is complete, I thought.
Sometimes. Could be a question mark. Or just the arrow pointing down at her.
I really like that Twyla art.
Agree? I do agree. Agree.
Oh, it's me! I forgot to tell the artist that I needed a mask.
It's okay. You don't need a mask for the entire time.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Look at those!
Melon!
This Lobran art is... It's so good, but it's so weird to see him, like... To see hyper-realism art of a man with a bowl cut like that. Okay, I have to go to the bathroom.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Another job for you.
Hey, Winter.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a request.
Okay.
In the Discord, can we make a sticker out of the Who Me with the loading screen?
I could try.
Please.
Me with the loading screen. It is really good.
I love it, honestly, and I want to use it in the Discord more. I want others to use it.
I would, because that's how I feel most days.
Right? It would be so good.
Ugh.
So, I've been looking at the things I could possibly get level 11 for spells. And it's so much fun, because it's my first 6th level spell. Have a lot of good ones here.
Everything that you've thrown out there so far has been a pretty good one.
Otto's Irresistible Dance. Use one creature that you can see within range. The target begins a comic dance in place, shuffling, tapping its feet, and capering for the duration. Creatures that can't be charmed are immune to the spell. So they use all their movement to dance without leaving space. Has disadvantage on dex saving throws and attack rolls. The target is affected by the spell. Other creatures have advantage on attack rolls against it. As an action, the dancing creature must make a wisdom saving throw to regain control of themselves. On a successful save, the spell ends. You could literally just make a thing dance. If you are really good, it's up to a minute. You can make a random villager just dance for a whole minute.
Indeed.
Or,
That's not
If I
too
was-
dissimilar to what the dragon just did to some of y'all.
I mean, basically, yeah. I could also then considerably do this to more people for a 24-hour period with mass suggestion.
Hmm.
Make someone dance. An entire village of people, almost. Magically influence up to 12 creatures of your choice that you could see within range.
My god.
We about be, like, dancing on the tables at Denny's.
Tables at Denny's. No. Also, Gruta, my day was good. How was your day? We have less than a minute till we're back. I hope people are ready.
Oh, never.
Oh, and there it is. We're
Winter,
back.
Do you know what I realized?
What's that?
I watched the art slideshow before I went to the bathroom so I could finally just see all the art. And the new art that I got isn't in there.
What do you mean?
The not the strawed ball one, because that I commissioned a while ago, but the one that Byron did.
Oh. Weird. Send it to me and I'll put it in there.
I did send it. Copy. Here, I'm just gonna forward it.
Alright, I'll do that after session.
Okay.
Is everybody back and ready to continue?
Yep.
We've got a roll call
Yep.
for Phlox, we've got Humi, we've got Aurora, and we've got Cliff. Zach and
Yeah.
Andy?
I'm here.
Okay. Andy? Well, we're just going to continue. So, before you all, you see this apparition appear before you. Eyes closed at first, but eventually they do gently fall open, still with a smile, to all of you.
I smile back.
Just a smile.
Didn't
Fox
even-
is
Smile and wave, boys. Smile
Fox is
and
Smile
wave.
away.
Fox is gonna bow his head reverently.
Humi's going
Mina's-
to also bow.
Mina's gonna excitedly wave her hand and say, "Hi, my name's Mina."
The figure before you nods their head slowly, or raising again and saying, "Welcome, lost ones, to my grove. I see you've done a little repair work. And for that I must thank you. Now what brings you all the way here?"
We're cursed, and we want to not be cursed, and also to not die from not being cursed.
Thank you for having us, Shantae. There is a great evil out there that has afflicted us, and we'd like to combat it as it has gotten a hold of us, as Humi has stated. So we'd like to, just have a discussion about that, if that's all right.
I see. And cursed indeed, some of you appear to be. I can tell this was done by that spider. Off in the north, am I correct?
Yes.
The freak within the ice, yes.
God.
God damn.
God is right. This is a god. Congratulations, Humi.
Well, this.
She nods and Still smiling, thinking for a moment. I see. Some of you have been chosen to fight along its side. It seems, and she kind of waves a hand over you, those of you with this affliction have met an untimely demise. You were brought back for this purpose, were you not?
Don't want to do whatever that spider wants. It sounds really bad, and we still have some people that are living and that we care about. We don't want to bring death to this land.
It almost sounds like they want to turn this whole, well, everything into a land of undead.
That is correct. And that is what I fought with Merkel over so many eons ago, it feels at this point.
Well, our bodies are fighting the curse, and so is our, attitudes and dispositions. We're concerned that there's been a resurgence, and that that conflict you alluded to eons ago may be taking place or need to take place again, and we want to be on, the
right
correct
side.
side, the correct side,
On your side.
on your side, the side of life.
It's curious to me that, though you were raised with this intention, this new chance, it doesn't seem to have taken a hold on you.
What do you mean?
Well, Merkel seems to have raised you for a purpose, however, you're perfectly capable of fighting against it.
That's why we wanted to see if you could, well, free us of this. Can I make a persuasion check?
No.
Okay.
She looks to you all. Hi, Max.
Hi.
It's Max.
She looks to you all again, still with her gentle demeanor, and says, "There are some of you, though, who do not hold this curse. Why make the journey for a fight that isn't yours dragged into?"
Well, it is because I've heard what they've had to say, and I've seen the content of their hearts, and I believe they are most worthy to fight on the side of righteousness.
These people they're my friends, and I care about them a lot, and I've seen what they're capable of, and I've seen the good things that they've done for not only each other but for the world. And, well, I followed them because I believe in them. And when it all comes down to it, I want to be there by their side, fighting against what did this to them. I don't want anybody else to get hurt because of this, and I think with them alongside me, I just think that they're the best bet that we have. They're our best hope. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not really good with words, but what it really comes down to is I have faith in them.
She nods, after hearing you both, and says, "It appears to me that what has happened here is Merkel has gravely miscalculated. Through an impulse decision of resurgence, he didn't bother to consider the heart of those. And now, well, you might be his own weapon turned against him. She gestures her hand back to the tree and says, "My gift, my attempt to stop his efforts long ago, has long since fought its battle and can no longer fight. Though I can't say the same has been done for his own. There are others of you, cursed just the same, that aren't amongst your party."
Yeah. One of our original band, Audrin, had to... Well, he didn't know how long he had left. And he wanted to spend it with, righting previous wrongs that
And
he wasn't
Valana.
able to answer for. And Valana too, yeah. She wanted to help a wayward soul. And,
It was exactly that.
well,
Yeah.
That was out of character. That was out of character.
Yeah, it was to help a wayward soul, regardless of what might happen to her. It wasn't because she was. It wasn't at all for any other reason.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
Ayo.
She nods her head and says, this is gonna be really fucking funny now that you guys have all said that, but she's gonna say, "Both in their own right, quite noble efforts." Alana.
Wasn't because she was horny at all. Wasn't because I wanted to make a new character at all.
Both of which could be seen as actions of love and care with what time we have left. You are indeed correct. When this curse is to reach its end, you will once again expire. Though if this is something you wish to fight, well... She lifts her head up and she looks out, almost as if she's gazing beyond this realm that you all are captured in for just a moment. As she composes herself. Not captured, but like have found yourself in. Like, you know, encapsulated.
I know, I heard that and I went, what?
Wait,
You're
what?
captured.
We're
It actually is Strahd. You're captured. This is Barovia now.
Oh,
deep fog
no.
thickens.
This is just
The
been a
fog
fever
thickens.
dream.
The plot clumpins. We added too much cornstarch.
It clumpins? I hate that.
I don't like that either, Randy.
What do you mean?
I
Could
really don't like
coagulate.
that. Ew. Alright, she,
The plot thinnens.
okay.
Continue.
Her eyes are closed as she begins to focus, and after a moment passes, her eyes reopen as she says, "I see you've done my lost temple a great service. This temple was once erected here, after the service of my gift had chosen its resting place. Humans eventually began to settle these woods, and around it they built this temple to me, though it has long since been in disrepair, and my own guardian, fallen." She almost looks a bit saddened at this, and says, "Though, everything must expire eventually, but that is why we grow anew. And it is here perhaps I can help you grow anew. If that is what you wish. If you wish, I may also leave you as you are now, if you wish to not continue your journey when this is done. Some don't want second chances, and you have been given one without your permission. What would you prefer?"
Oh, I have to answer for Valana.
Alana doesn't get this choice.
I was gonna say, she'd probably want a second chance.
Alana and Audrin are kind of excluded from this choice right now.
Yeah. They get what they get.
Mm.
I personally always think second choices are a great thing. Second chances, not second choices.
Jesus.
Second guessing.
I would like to pick both options, please. No, I for one think
Both,
second
both is good.
chances are a great thing.
I found and crafted with my friends a wonderful new life beyond the dead one I've already left behind. So I'll choose to keep my life, please, and thank you.
She gives you a nod, Cliff, and says, "Ah, I do sense a great light welling from within you, particularly. There is greatness ahead left for you, if you choose to take it."
What do you mean by that, Shantae?
Perhaps you need more time to grow on it.
Gods are always so mysterious. Cryptic. Cryptic. Not cryptid.
Well, I thank you for your gift.
Do you think your friends as well? The ones that aren't with you? What do you wish for them?
Yeah, I would say they probably want another chance.
Volana sounds like I don't know what it is. I just feel that she would want another chance.
I never met her, but by the way you described her, she probably wants another
do you
chance.
do you mind if I make a stone call real quick?
Uh-huh.
She
Oh
kind
my
of
God.
smiles in amusement and goes, "I have all the time in the world."
Will that work? Because I don't know if we're on the same plane of existence as them.
Let him call him
It's
on
not
the
quite
phone.
it's a bond beyond that. I have a magic item. It's my trident that I use the magic item to put an effect on it of a sending stone specifically for the double downs. That I have a number of charges that I can use like free per day with the trident. So I will ask the DM, is this like a special magic powerful enough to cross planes?
It is. It is a tie that connects you to each of the double downs.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
So
amazing.
I take out my trident and I clutch the symbol of the double downs, which is like a trinket attached to the trident, and I call Ajin and I say,
Hi, Fred.
okay,
Is
25
that the
words.
Skype call?
I'll count them. I'll count them.
It's
Hi, Dred.
Cliff.
Hi, Dred.
First two are it's Cliff.
Mhm.
Met Shantea. You want to live post quest? Question mark.
I'm not going to count the question mark.
That's ominous.
10
Yeah.
words. 10 words so far. You got 15 more.
Let
That's
me
so
know
ominous.
immediately. Hope you're well. How many am I at?
You just used 17.
Smooches.
I have 8 more words.
Yeah.
XOXO.
Also,
no,
presses hanging.
don't use those.
Hey,
Is there
you up?
We're
Hanging with
or
the.
we met Polias, comma, okay, dude.
You're done. I think it's done after that.
Oh, okay. It's very important. He knew Polias is an okay dude. He's just okay.
Audrin.
A moment or two passes, and you hear returning in your head, "Oi, lad. Good to hear from ya. It's been a hell of a few days. Bloody hard work. I say, sure. Let's give it another shot."
You have 4 more.
Miss you all.
1 more.
Pookie.
I knew it. I knew you were going to say that.
I knew he was too.
Okay, I'm gonna put the phone down and turn back to Shante and say, our friend Audrin says he also wants to. Well,
You can still call
should
Valana.
we say this is like on speaker stone? Like, does every double down here, like this is a radio that we all are on the same frequency for, or is this like a personal message?
I imagine like a
Or
switchboard.
can I
operator.
choose?
Cliff, I will allow that you have a button that lets you choose speakerphone.
Okay, I'm gonna.
It's like on a regular phone.
I don't want everyone to know that he called me Pookie, so I'm gonna make this one a private call.
Pookie wasn't canon.
Oh,
Yes, it was. You
Yes,
can't
it
take that back.
was.
All right.
So
Just let them be
I'm
in
just gonna say to
love.
Shante that Audrin wants to live. Thanks.
It seems at the very least Merkel has finally made a good decision in choosing the right souls. Just not for the right purpose, it seems. And she kind of has like a smile on her face as she says that.
I have a question.
I was hoping you would call Valana. I had something funny to say.
Hi, Zachar.
I should have called Vaughn. Is it too late to call Vaughn? I made an assumption for her, but I called Audrin. Oh, that's terrible.
I have a
Sorry.
question.
She looks to you.
Oh, actually, I'm gonna call Valana and just say, by the way, here's my message. Okay, by the way, it's Cliff.
It's Cliff. I don't know.
He doesn't
I'm
know
not
who
gonna
Cliff
know it.
is.
I'm not gonna know that.
Okay, it's Cliff, formerly Numbers. Did we form the Double Downs after? Like, did we name ourselves then?
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
way after
So she
Valana.
doesn't know that. Okay.
Does that mean Valana's not part of the Double Downs?
Wait, no, I was there
No,
when
it
the
was-
Double
it
Downs
was-
were formed.
It was before because
Yeah, because it was in the tavern.
was in the
Oh, it
tavern.
was?
Oh,
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we were
Yeah.
Oh,
level
that's
12
right.
when we did that.
where we
She
discovered the
left at
faded few.
session.
I don't know.
She
You
left it-
used 4 words.
She
so
left
far.
at session 25. We had our name carved into that table at
Yeah.
23.
Cool.
Ooh, just barely made it.
Barely
made the
yeah.
cut.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
it's 4
So
words.
it's Cliff, formerly Numbers. Double Downs, doing well. Hope you are too. Met Shantea, Earth Goddess. She says we would have died, but will now live. That's 25.
Okay, that's 15 words.
No, I thought that was 25.
Maybe it was 20 words.
Oh yeah, I'm bad at counting my fingers. So 5 more.
Who you want to live?
Oh yeah, do you want to live? And then what would you say?
Okay, I would say. Okay, fuck. How did Valana talk again? Do you guys? Did I give her
It
an
was just
accent?
normal.
I thought
Yeah.
I
It
gave
was
her.
a little. No, it was a little airy, but it was pretty normal.
Okay, so I'm gonna say. Numbers? Cliff? Wow. It's so. So, can someone count for me?
Numbers, Cliff. Wow, it's
It's so nice to hear from you.
it's so nice.
That's incredible. I know about Shantea. I've read about her. I'd love to live.
2 more.
Oh man!
Oh man.
I had so much I wanted to say.
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh, I'm gonna end it with. I'm just gonna
Gets
end
cut
it
off.
with. Oh man. I'm gonna say I have so.
Oh, gets cut off.
Damn it! I spent time rambling. I was gonna say something better, but it's fine.
Oh, why you had to throw all that shit about
I'm
Shantae?
gonna call Valana back. I'm gonna call Valana back and say, the call dropped. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
Yes.
Use
there is.
25 words
Oh.
or fewer. I'm using up all mine.
I should know this. At this
Um,
point, I'd be a higher level sorcerer.
I can do this spell a few times. That's 25.
Okay. Yes, there was. I wanted to tell you that I'm getting married
Ooh.
to Yukon Cornelius.
That wasn't his real name.
It was
Hey, we're
just
getting
it.
a raid!
God.
Alter's Dead Adventures, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome.
It's going to be
Hello.
wonderful.
Hi, Bear.
You're all invited to the wedding.
Didn't he have a wife and a kid?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
he
did. He had a
does.
wife and a dying child, and
God,
You have-
no.
I'm gonna
You have
say this
4 words
isn't
left.
canon.
You
Yes,
have
it
4
is.
words left.
You
This
don't get to
isn't
choose
canon.
that he doesn't just have a wife anymore.
She died.
Maybe he has 2 wives now.
Yeah. Why
Oh,
can't he
you've
be
heard from-
polyamorous?
You don't know that.
You have 4 words left.
Oh, I have 4 words left.
3 words left.
No, it doesn't count. Finding more about Dad.
Aw. Can we pretend that phone call happened before I informed Shantae?
Sure. And now Humi had something to say?
Yes. Before I answer, I need to ask a few questions. Is there still a chance to save Bolterdon? Is there a chance that I could actually have a normal life with my kid?
She thinks for a moment and says, "For what it's worth, I believe so. If you are able to vanquish what you need to. If Merkel succeeds, well, I can't say there's much hope for Inia.
Umi's going to take a look at all of you. So we're going to all see this through till the end? I'm asking. As I stare at each of you.
and I'm shrugging.
Flox is kind of staring at the ground a little sadly.
Thank you for the bonk, and the hydrate sippy, and the posture check.
Okay.
For some reason the WoW didn't go off. Oh, there it is, I'm sorry.
Wow.
Yay, I'm so glad you guys like the emotes. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much, Bear, for having me do those. She looks to each of you and goes, "Do you plan to see it through?"
This quest?
You mean, yeah.
Yeah, we need to. We actually I wanted to ask you about that. There's this bad lady named Durania who we need to defeat, and I think she serves Merkel. Do you have any idea what her goals could be, or like how to stop her and Merkel?
This soul is one that is much like your own. Lost before their time and raised for a purpose. She was the first, And she closes her eyes for a moment, thinking. Yes, she was the first of this. And he intends to use her to see his part of the plan through, to raise once again his servant.
Can you change her?
Yeah, like how is she going to accomplish this, and how are we meant to stop it?
It would appear she has the tools that she needs, save for one piece.
Is it this staff that I pull out of my jacket?
Good night, Gruta.
Good
Good night,
night.
Ruta.
Right.
She nods a little
Not
gravely.
that I'm wearing a jacket from my cloak or whatever I'm wearing. Armor. It's scale mail, I think.
She still has a smile, but you see it almost fade for a moment as she nods towards it and says, "Indeed that it is."
So
what happens if we destroy it? I mean, if that's on the table.
I was going to ask if maybe would you be able to seal its power away so that no one that serves Erythic or Merkel is able to use it ever?
It's possible. But it's also possible it will once again resurface, like all of these tools have.
It might be best to destroy it then.
can you tell us about the tools as well? By the way, we know there's a dagger and a book and I think a pendant and this staff. What are they all? Does someone need to be wearing or wielding them all to raise the spider? The spider's ear thick?
The spider is ear thick, but
Yeah.
I can't claim to know all of Merkel's secrets. But whatever these tools do, they are intended for one purpose, and that is to spread the death and plague of this land.
Yeah, so how do we destroy this tool then? The staff.
I fear it might not be so simple.
How should we resolve this then? A direct confrontation?
She
Is
thinks
it
for a moment, and then looks back to all of you and says, I believe no matter what, it might have to come to a head, in one way or another, if you intend to truly stop this. But it doesn't seem that you all are prepared for such a thing.
Can you help us?
Well, I did not receive many answers.
I'm going to restate my question. I know we have been all together for the longest time, as I looked at Flux. But I know now some of you may not have a reason to keep up with us. I mean, I'm looking at Valra. Or you may want to go back to your homes as I look at Mina. But there's still like a whole city to save. Are we all going to like step up and go through it? Yeah?
I'm willing to see this through.
Yeah, that's what Shantae asked us as well.
Mm-hmm.
I'm very willing to. I feel it's our new mission.
I made an oath to all of you that if you needed me, I would be there. But you're not the only people I've made oaths to, so I suppose I have some thinking to do.
What'd you say? I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you.
He was saying that he's made an oath to you guys, but he's also made an oath to other people.
So he's not gonna commit to the quest?
It's not what he said.
I want to have your mic a little closer.
I'm going to look at Alvaro.
And she's gonna look right back at you. I'm not really sure I have a horse in this race anymore. Especially given everything that's happened, but I suppose I will do the right thing.
Who has a smile on their face from that?
Doing the right
Well-
thing isn't always the easiest path to take.
My path has been very difficult.
She looks to you curiously, and then nods, almost knowingly at you, Alvara. I'm going. I see. If you choose, there are brighter roads ahead.
She just kind of looks down on hearing this.
Now, I believe some thanks are in order, at the very least, for helping my temple, helping my guardian, and letting my people finally rest. And she kind of has a little, she does one of those little claps on the back of her hand, like the little clap clap. And at this, all of you with these Mars on your body, you feel the pain instantly go away as the coloration disappears. It shrinks within itself and dissipates from your skin. And you feel a grip in your very chest loosen, as you are no longer tied to the bounds of Irithic.
Do we lose the Call of the Undead Sovereign now?
Indeed, I need you to take that away from your character sheets, please.
Wow.
Merkel's boon is gone, guys.
Yeah. Do we get a
Boon is
new
lost
boon?
it.
Yeah, do we get a new boon? Do we get benefits? Do we get compensation?
Maybe.
Oh my god.
Do we level up?
No.
You each get a flower. You each get one flower in your hand. It does nothing.
It's a plain
You know,
flower,
a nice
it's not a
gesture.
It glows slightly, but it will wither and die within 3 days.
Here's your
There
reward.
you go.
It's a little version of me, Alvara. I want you to have it.
I don't want to go back to the bad guys team.
She nods to you all with a smile and says, "Do you have any more questions before I send you on your way?"
Is there a way to defeat the giant spider?
She looks to you in almost a piteous way, Humi, and
I guess
says,
that means no.
"In your current state, I'm afraid not. But maybe one day, if the threat ever arises again, if you're after you're done."
Well, hopefully it doesn't come to that.
I sure hope not.
But I wanted to ask, we found this acorn in the temple. It was giving off magical energy that we weren't sure how to account for or what to do with this thing. Have any recommendations?
She smiles warmly to you, Cliff, and says, "Ah, yes. This you can use, at the very least help regrow what's been lost here within the temple. If you bury it, where the garden used to lay, I believe something new will sprout. Put something good back into this land."
That's what we're all about. I will do that on the way out. And I give her a warm smile.
I did have one last question. It seems that from this temple, as the center, it's kind of been causing a little bit of a disturbance in our world. Somehow causing the Feywild in our world to twist and intersect in strange and complicated ways. Is there any way to maybe not remove it, but at least prevent it from harming others?
Now this will take time, however, I'm at the very least pleased to let you know that your efforts here today at this temple, they should help recoil back some of those sporadic changes that have been pulsing through these woods. These woods have never been the same since my gift has chosen it as its resting place. Perhaps it needs just a little more peace in its sleep.
Maybe. Is it okay if, well, it seems like there's a tribe of goblins that have taken up residence. Is it okay if they live there?
Well, as long as they aren't harming anyone or in need of hurting anyone, all have a right to live.
Okay. They seem to like this place, and I wanted to make sure it was okay that they stayed here.
They are led by
the Great Gark, if you know who that is.
Humi's gonna shift into Gark just to kind of give a profile.
She might know. I don't know if she knows.
I've never met this individual, but... well... perhaps they have interesting stories to tell, what makes them so great.
I mean, they're a fan of the arts, so they can't be that bad. I don't think.
Now, do any of you else have any questions before we continue?
Do you have any cheese? No, that was a joke. That was not saying.
Could she
Can we
grant
get
us a
long
full
rest?
rest? Oh, can we ask? I would ask actually. Is it all right if we take a rest here? If we just set up a small camp just for 8 hours and then go, or do you want us to like leave now?
Here you may rest, for what you faced has been quite arduous.
And well, thank you very much, and I'll sort of bow my head. But I did have a question about time. Does it pass differently in here than outside of the portal?
Time passes differently within here than it does out. Out there it is still passing as it always would, but in here it seems to be still.
So we have to get out.
So we should, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
So if
she said
we were to
she said we
stay
could
here-
rest.
She said we could rest, but
She said time is
Would it
still
be-
here, meaning we're like not aging, or I assume.
no,
But
that
she
I
said we
know.
could
But
rest and it's
time is
safe.
still passing on the outside world, which means
Yeah,
Is
but
it
we
still
need to
losing
take a long
time
rest.
now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
passing as normal, like she
as
said.
normal. Oh, okay. So we can rest here then, because we were gonna rest
Do you know what
regardless.
time it is outside?
Are there any windows?
7:35. No, I don't know.
It's PM. Yeah, let's go sleep.
Should we really rest for that long, though? We have
We
so much
kind
that we
of
have to
need to.
I do agree that it might be a bit too long to do that.
Would we have to roll for exhaustion?
I'm concerned. Well, it
We
hasn't
would
been
have to roll
24
for
hours since
exhaustion.
we last rested. Like, we rested pretty recently, if I remember.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we also could always rest like at the Goblin encampment, most
like-
likely. Like there are other places
Didn't-
to rest.
Didn't we get here at, like,
I don't know if we have
early
to,
in the morning because we had been traveling, like, at night? So it's been, like, maybe 8 hours since we last rested.
But like, what if there's like stuff going on at the encampment?
I think we should
Well,
short rest, but I don't think we.
I think we should short rest, but I don't think we should long rest because my concern is
I agree.
that the Fae and the Goblins seem to already be at each other's throats. I'd
Yeah,
rather
okay.
try to give them both information now.
Well, they're
And maybe
waiting to
try-
see what we come out of the temple with. Like, as soon as we're out of the temple, it'll be like resuming the adventure.
And I also don't want Garth to just assume we up and disappeared and put out a manhunt for us.
Yeah, you guys also
Who
have
knows?
to remember,
Timothy went in
like,
the temple.
this isn't really like realistic. Like Andy was saying, if we're just sleeping every like 8 hours.
Yeah.
You're only supposed to get one short rest a day.
I thought it was
I
2.
thought for some reason
Or a
thought we
long
did
rest, I
think-
mean.
Yeah, oh yeah, long rest. Yeah.
long
Is it not
rest. Yeah,
evening?
I thought for some reason it had been like almost an entire day since we had been out, but I
Hasn't
guess
it?
I was wrong.
No, because we long rested just before we encountered the Fae, and then we spoke to the Fae, and then we immediately came here.
But
I don't
we
even
need
think
the
it's been 8
spells back and
hours.
things?
DM,
Well,
how
why don't
long
we
has
ask-
it been?
Yeah, DM,
Yeah.
how long?
I
has
say
it
I will
been? You're-
tell you because it has been longer than 8
Yeah,
hours.
that's why I asked. What time
I was
is
like,
it
it's
outside?
definitely been longer than I thought it would be like 12
Said
or something.
7:35.
Well, I was joking,
Yeah.
but
Yeah, I didn't know if that was a joke.
at this point outside it is 7:30 is too far, but it's like probably around like 5.
Okay.
And we've been up since how early?
Trying to think, because you guys traveled during the night, didn't you?
Yeah.
We did.
So you traveled during the night, so you haven't slept since like at least midnight. So at least since midnight.
We gotta
Okay,
take
so it
a
has
long
been a while.
rest. We have to take a long rest soon.
I would rather take a long rest in the goblin camp.
I agree.
Okay, as long as we're safe there. I mean, if we have
I
Alvara, I'm sure
disagree.
we'll be fine.
Yeah, I don't know if we're gonna be safe there. We went in the temple and like we got to
We-
explain to them as soon as we come out of the temple like what happened in there.
I mean,
don't know.
Elias was like under lock and key.
We're gonna have
I
to answer to
mean,
the fucking contract we're under with the fairies.
Maybe it would be better to rest here then. I mean, we'll have to answer a lot more questions because we'll have been gone a lot longer than we said we would.
I'm probably just gonna think we died, frankly.
Yeah, and then we'll come back and they'll be like, "Oh shit, you didn't die." And we'll be like, "Yeah, what's up?" And we'll be at full health.
Or
We'll be ready
let's
to
get
fight.
Elias's opinion on it. You know, what do you think? Rest? No rest?
Yeah, do you trust the goblins? Would we be safe?
He's shaking his head like vigorously no.
Yeah, yeah.
He
So
was
we rest
previously
now.
in
I'm gonna
chains,
agree
but
I
with
was like,
Elias
I'm gonna
taking
trust
him out of there.
Shantea before I fucking trust Gark to sleep in his camp.
You don't trust the Gark the Great? You don't think he's a
No!
trustworthy character?
He tried
that'll never...
He tried to charm Alvara.
Man,
God
I am
knows what he
one
would've done
bad
to her if he
performance
did.
check away.
Well, the whole
Yeah,
thing
so
about
let's keep our spells and such.
are we like we're just all right. Fine, we can long rest.
I mean,
It's like
dude, what do you want? It's
every
been-
fight we long.
Yeah, but it's been a long time.
That's how it works.
DM said it's been many hours. If we
I
keep
thought
going-
it was like the morning.
Yeah, we should
No,
long
no.
rest.
We've been traveling at night, and it's almost nighttime
All right,
again.
let's not make this a big thing. We're gonna long rest in the grove. That's what it sounds like. Everybody agree?
Sounds like.
Yeah.
Yes.
We're long resting.
Why not?
Yeah.
Okay, but you're not long resting right now, right? You're still in a conversation.
In front of
We just like go all like pass out immediately.
Like, I'm
No, this is
resting
just-
now.
I
It's like,
know.
okay.
Like this is where we will long rest when we're done.
Just
Like,
start
no,
taking out
Shantae on hold.
The way that was
Skyrim
worded was
time.
very not good.
We're
We
just
just
gonna
start
do
taking out
Skyrim
pillows
week.
and blankets and. You want to sleep over with us, Shantae?
Aw, sleep over with a goddess.
Ayo.
I
That
feel
sounds like
we
an
would
anime.
Actually, ask her that.
Does sound like an anime.
It does. But there are no more questions. She then looks to you all and says, "Please, rest while you can. And I take great care in knowing that those are on the way to help that in need. So thank you for resisting as long as you could. And I hereby give you my blessing now to continue and provide my will where I'm unable." She gives you all a nod before a little pulse of green energy encircles all of you, and you feel it surge within you as her form disappears from above the tablet. And each of you gain something new.
Ooh.
So where
We
you've
get
taken away your Soul of the Undead Sovereign, you'll be gaining a new ability called the Will of Shantaea,
Oh,
which
but
has
not like,
two aspects.
but only the people who are affected, right? Not like me and Phlox.
No, all of you right now get this.
Everybody, she said.
Oh, nice.
Get it.
So the first part is called Soul of Nature's Chosen. As an action, you can imbue your eyes with enhanced vision for 10 minutes. While the blessing is active, your eyes hum with a radiant glow and you can see invisible creatures and objects within 60 feet of you.
Ooh.
And once you use this blessing, you can't use it again until the next dawn.
Okay.
Does that go through objects and everything? It's
It does go through objects.
Okay.
We got X-ray vision, guys.
Would you mind writing that in the notes after session?
I'm going to.
Thank
Don't you worry, I'm going to.
Thanks, Queen.
The second part
A second part. Oh wow.
The second part can only be used one time ever, and then it goes away. But if you fail a saving throw made to save against an undead creature's spell or attack, you can choose to re-roll the save.
Oh.
Okay.
You can only ever use that one time and then it's gone.
So we kind of have a legendary resistance, but not as good.
We have one legendary resistance.
Legendary
You
resistance,
basically
you
have
automatically
one like
succeed.
inspiration,
Yeah, it's
essentially.
kind of more of
Yeah.
an inspo.
We
Yeah.
each, have,
This
we
is like-
each get inspiration, you guys.
This
we can
is
use
like
it whenever.
when there's a treasure chest with like health potions outside the boss room, like in a video game.
Yeah.
A little bit.
We should all burn these immediately upon
Wow,
exiting
this room is really big.
It's
Wait, this tree
almost
is
like an arena.
Wait a second.
You guys want to like make a little cafe here?
Oh my god. Just set up shop here, never leave.
It
It's
becomes a
safe
cooking
here. You
show.
don't have to worry about anything.
Oh,
I think she'd be pretty peace if
I'm
we never
conflicted.
left.
We just wake up the mantis with the smell of fresh brewed coffee.
That's me.
But it turns out that it's actually a coffee addict and joins us in our adventures.
Oh god, the
well.
mantis? The kaiju mantis?
Yeah, it's just our friend now. We're having
Yes,
soft
why
tacos
not?
later.
We're having soft tacos later.
Yoink.
All right. So are we gonna then set up for a long rest here?
Yeah.
As soon as Shantae bids us farewell, I guess.
She is gone.
I was gonna say she left.
Okay, cool.
Let's take naps and bask in the glow of the tenants of Shantae.
Not every day you get to interact with a goddess.
Yeah.
Sure.
DM, if you don't mind, I think I'm also gonna get going, if that is okay.
No worries. We're gonna basically just end right now. I just have one little thing to go over. But
Oh,
do you know, oh yeah, do you mind just like 5 minutes, or do you want to say who your inspiration's
Sure,
for?
no, I could wait another minute or two.
Okay. So to expedite this a little bit, you all choose to set up your camp here around the base of the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Before we get into, I'll ask you guys more specifics about the campsite. As it goes. But before you, after Shantae disappears and you have this new ability about you, you notice, Alvara, that parchment you carry, that you haven't been able to figure out
Yeah.
any clues about, is missing from your pouch.
I'm gonna rifle through it like frantically, looking for it.
But sitting atop the stone, there is a single scrolled, like tightly wound scroll.
Excuse me, pardon me. Move
Hold
it,
on, that's
move it.
mine, that's mine.
Oh,
She's gonna go over and grab it.
I mean, that's Shantae's.
Okay. You pick it up.
You don't understand. I've been looking for an answer to this scroll for decades.
What is it?
I'm gonna look at it. What do I
You see runes. I'm not even gonna have you roll like anything to interpret this. You see
Yeah.
various runes inscribed all around this, humming with magic, and also with each of your names in it, almost connecting to a point in the middle of these runes, implying that the spell captured in here is something connected to you all, and something that you all must participate in for it to take effect. So basically, like, you have to all put, like, your rings of power together for it to work.
Oh,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, can I discern anything else? Like if it's like
Oh, you know what this spell is.
What spell is it?
This is a conjuration spell.
We're gonna make Voltron.
Of the does it conjure the mantis?
It is a 9th level conjuration spell,
Okay.
Ooh.
and it is a wish.
It's wish?
It's a
It's
wish.
wish.
It's a wish.
Things are gonna go very, very wrong.
We could
Very,
end this
very
campaign right
quickly.
now.
You all seven
No,
of you have
well,
not seven. All 6 of you have to agree on it.
Hold on, I can't believe this. She's gonna say, and she's just gonna stare at it. This is a
What
wish
is-
spell.
Can I?
What does
vote
that
we
mean?
wish-
I've only heard about these in legends, but basically, well, you have to be careful with it, but in sort of create any wish manifests. It seems like this one, though, will require a collective
all of us together making some sort of wish.
So we could essentially wish for.
We could stop.
We'd have to word it
spider.
real weird, though.
I
And
mean,
we could undo time even with this and make it so that Merkel never. There are many options. I do think we need to think about this. The long rest should give us time to do
Alvaro, you also remember that wishes don't always work out like you want them to.
so. Yeah, I do know that.
Can I put in my vote that you wish to get rid of a certain Baba Yaga forever?
We can talk about this.
I really
Yes.
I think we should. I think we should sleep on it.
Alvara's
not-
gonna roll the scroll up and put it in her bag, kind of closely guarding it.
Oh, we could wish that we get a really good rest.
Mina, we're already gonna get a good rest.
Alvaro, in a humorous kind of way, you notice that somehow this scroll, the way it like has all of you connected into the one piece in like the middle, it almost looks like the symbol of the double downs.
Really
Oh yeah.
interesting.
That's pretty cool.
But that's where we'll end tonight's session because I know Andy, you said you got to get going.
Yeah. I wish we were level 20.
No, that's gonna backfire, and you're gonna go back to level 1.
We could wish to be level 12.
It's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay.
I'll subtract a
I wish
level.
to be a little bit
No.
strong.
We're level 12, but it's post-campaign. We're just shunted through time.
We
It's
could
after
wish
it's
to
all
be
over.
even strong enough, even stronger than we need to be to take on the big bad.
We gotta be
Give us
really careful
godlike
with this.
power.
I know.
I can already picture Winter's mischievous grin.
Oh, you see the look on my face right now, like, oh yeah, think about it.
Yeah.
I've got many
rubbing
ways in
your
which I
hands
can
together.
take it and twist it.
Wishes. I don't even know if we should use it, honestly.
Yeah, I know.
We could use.
I think we should.
There are also things that you can do with Wish that don't have monkey's paw effects, just out of character.
Yeah, it
stuff.
does.
Well, it's
Yeah.
pretty clear that this is being kind of set up as like, I mean, maybe I don't know for sure, but it seems like if there's a bunch of people that died in Balradin, we might have an answer to it.
Yeah.
Well, that's why we might want to just hold on to this.
I mean, I think we should hold on to it for as long as we can until like it's like absolutely necessary to.
I think even at the end of the campaign, if we need to, like worst case scenario, if we defeat the bad and we still haven't used it, we could just like wish for like peace and prosperity in Balradin or something. Like obviously a little more pointed than that, but just something like that. Like we could
Like,
have
the-
just benevolent and
The second option of Wish that doesn't have a monkey's paw effect is you allow up to 20 creatures that you can also see, or that you can see, to regain all hit points, and you end all effects on them, as described in the Greater Restoration spell.
Yeah, you could save the city.
Yeah, I mean we
we're
could
all
do
like dying at the fight. Yeah, that'd be
Or
great.
up to 10 creatures resistance to a damage type that you choose.
So you can stop them from like being like killed off. Like,
Seems like a pretty.
Or we might need it for during the big bad fight. Just saying.
if Merkel I know they have the spider, but if Merkel like actually shows up, or like an avatar or something of Merkel more likely shows up, like
The
we
wish is
probably
gonna be
will need to use that. Yeah.
The wish is going to be
That sounds
go
like,
away
saving-
forever, Merkel. Thanks. Bye.
Like I wish we had the means to defeat this avatar identifying itself as Merkel before us or something.
I have a feeling that the most useful effect, though, is going to be you grant up to 10 creatures you can see immunity to a single spell or other magical effect for 8 hours. For instance, you can make yourself and all of your companions immune to a Lich's life drain attack. I think that's what we're probably going to end up using.
Is that the example that lists in the spell?
Yeah.
So strong.
Just strong.
Wish is like the strongest spell.
Wish is strong. That might... Winter's like, wait a second, I might have made a mistake here.
Nah, it's gonna be fine. Honestly, even with you guys having this in your hand, I'm really not worried about it.
It's hard to use in combat because we all have to like agree on it in character, and it's a spell scroll that's going to take time to use. So it's like, as a split-second decision, probably not really that useful.
It's not gonna, yeah.
But let's finally get this round table going. Let's start with Phlox. How are you feeling?
Sheesh. Well, certainly was a impactful session. It's not every day you have tea time with nature goddess, but I think I gotta give it to who? That's the question.
Me?
You know what? A lot of people I could make an argument for. I loved Aurora's use of spell work for the first time, which was really great. Mina did a lot of important dialogue, but I kind of gotta give it to Cliff, who, if it weren't for him, the clever use of his spells and the clever build of his character, we would not be able to get the sort of closure or we needed from Volana or input we needed from Audrin, and I think that was really important to the story right now. So I think I got to give it to Cliff.
Appreciate it. I love that I can do that with Trey.
It's really great. Yeah, I love. I also love that you called it a speaker stone. That's good.
Speaker Stone is very good.
That's just good writing right there.
All right, Alvara.
Give it to, I think, Mina today for some good RP, kind of moving the story along, even though it was a little bit reckless. You know, I think you did a good job at the perception roll. Obviously, the perception's been pretty clutch, and it really helped us figure out, what was sort of going on with the tree, like right away. So, that's gonna be the reasons why.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I saw us all starting to just like question the gate, and I was like, "Oh god, this is gonna be 40 minutes of."
Sometimes you gotta just
Yeah, fair. Aurora.
It was.
Tough. I think everyone did well. Honorable mention, I think I'm gonna give to Mina for moving the story along, but I really enjoyed Cliff's role play with Shantea and with getting creative with asking the DM about the stone and the specifics of it and what he could do, and communicating, to members of the Double Downs to get their consent, because you always have to ask for consent. It's very important.
That's right.
That's very true. Humi.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with numbers.
Cliff!
Numbers is dead.
Cliff! I'm sorry. Yeah, no, but honestly, like, being able to relay even all the way back to, like, Volana, who was only a double down for, like, a minute, but she still counts.
Double
Two
down for, like, a
sessions.
month.
2 sessions. But, like, I don't know. I feel like that's a great way to, like, help tie in the story.
Actually, it was a double down for like 2 weeks.
It might have even just been a week.
I don't even think it was a week, because that was during the time that, we were taking multiple sessions to get through a single hour of time.
Yeah.
You might have been a
That's what
double
I'm
down for
saying.
like 3 hours.
That's what I'm saying. No,
because
it's
we all
really
woke
cool.
up in the Abbey together, and we did take like long rests there. Like we
if you count the beginning, before we had a name.
I'm just counting from the time that we officially established. The
Oh,
double
I was counting from the time
No,
that we like,
the
met.
double downs is a feeling, and we had that feeling from the start.
Got ya.
She's always been a member.
Yeah, I think I knew you all for like total a few weeks probably before I left.
Well, not really, because I'm pretty sure from the time that you left and the time that you guys all woke up, it was literally like a week, maybe.
Yeah, it wasn't. It
was
long.
not a long time.
It just
This
feels
campaign-
so because
the-
it was like session 25. It feels like it had to have been like a few weeks or
Yeah,
a
does
month.
anyone
The whole
what day
campaign's
we're
been
on?
like a month and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this campaign has not been that long, time-wise.
That's nuts.
Mina.
I'm gonna give an honorable mention to Phlox for sticking with us through all of this. It was even pointed out a bit in the session, like, you are the one that probably has the least like actual connection to these events, but yet you're still here.
Fox
But
has
I'm
a
gonna
big
have.
connection. Oh, sorry.
Oh, sorry. You were saying.
I was just saying, Fox's big connection here is that he loves all of you very much.
It's like, yeah, he's known us for maybe a week, and like we just like it
It's
feels
all
like
that matters.
we've known him
That's all that
forever.
matters.
We've adopted him into the double downs.
Yeah.
But you know, on the power of friendship, I do gotta give, you know, the point of inspiration to Cliff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All
The phone,
right.
it was just really funny. Like the
Yeah.
conversations. They're really good.
And to the in the works friendship idol, Cliff.
I feel like Mina moved the story forward in many ways, many positive ways this session. And rolled a 39, which is crazy.
It's insane.
Yeah, that was nuts.
I've
and
never
I
seen
was
that.
1
I think-
point away.
I
from
think
the
you'll break 40
story.
before it's over.
You
I have
have
a
to.
feeling.
I've seen someone roll
Just
a
keep
41
rolling perception.
once in like a different campaign, and I have full faith that you can do it.
I think Andy can do it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
With the right efforts.
You
for
took
sure.
like a lot of the right feats for it.
And so, for those reasons, my inspo vote is going to Andy.
Thank you.
All right. But I believe that means player inspiration this week is going to go to Cliff. The
Well-
power of friendship.
Oh wait, I never used mine. Does it
I
carry
didn't use
over?
mine
Or
earlier.
is it
No, we didn't
gone?
If you
use
had
those
if you
either.
had chances to use it, usually it,
Yeah,
that's
technically,
when
the
we
way
say
it
this
usually
before.
works is if you had chances to roll it and you didn't.
I forgot I had it. That's the
Did you
thing.
roll anything this session?
Yeah, I did roll. I just fucking forgot that I had it.
It's okay.
I
I've
kept
done
saving
that
mine.
on Twyla like 3 times. It's all right.
So it goes away.
It does indeed go away.
Poop.
But there's always next time. But thank you everyone so much for watching us tonight. Again, apologies for no Strahd on Thursday, and we love you very much. It's really crazy to think about when at the start of this year we had just like barely had 200, like maybe not even 200, and now we're almost at 400 followers. That's crazy.
New friends.
And that's special. You guys are very
feels
sweet.
It really is. Oh,
We love you guys very much.
we all love each other.
We do. And I can't wait to see where our adventures take us as more DMs rotate into the DM seat. I can't wait to see how everyone grows and how our adventures play out and just everything involved. I can't wait. I really can't
Hell
wait.
yeah.
I'm
Me
excited.
too. I'm excited for this coming weekend too.
Oh yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys about the coming weekend, but we can't tell you yet.
Oh my god, that's gonna be big.
It's gonna be good shit going on.
To end the
We
night
are
off, we're gonna
going-
raid Brogan. He's still in his subathon.
Yeah.
Let's hit him up.
Hell yeah.
That's subathon.
Thank you everyone so much for joining us tonight. I'll be around Wednesday for Baldur's Gate with any of the rollers that want to hang out, so be sure to stop by. And we love you. We'll catch you next time. Bye, lovelies.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.